Yes, of course.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Just the despair,
Bow before
darling.
Dark Dragoon, ruler of the skies.
Alright, that will do better. Alright, Juan. Yep, a Juan. Not too bad, okay. Dost thou? Actually, I think it's dost thou even shred? Bro? Well, I don't know if we're gonna win this, cause I don't have board advantage to start the game.
So uncivilized.
I hate that. Look, it's in the way! Isn't that neat? Didn't you notice? It's in the way! I can either get rid of this or get rid of that. Or neither, I guess. Oh, right. I forgot. I can't count. Whoops! Alright, since I don't think the face plan is really gonna work, we're gonna go with the value plan. So regardless of what happens here, value, I guess.
Block my way and I'll cut you down!
Yes, it still doesn't work. It still can't be targeted. Why not though? But why not though?
Your evil deeds end now.
What was the
You're
point
done
in the
for.
not attacking?
I see, Oig.
I don't understand what's going on.
I was mighty but too proud.
You were definitely too proud, that's for sure. So I don't know what's in my opponent's hand, but apparently none of the cards could be discarded. What's going on here?
First, a warm-up shot.
Yeah, I got it.
What in the... Oh, I was born ready.
Oh, wow, he got it. He didn't want to get you closer to vengeance. I like your taste, my dude. I like your sass.
There's a lot more where that came from.
Is that so?
Love it, fool!
Well, we'll use our last Evo point, I think. Yep.
The real
Well,
battle.
now we're out of Evo points, and now we are probably gonna lose.
Ridiculous. Oops.
Ah! Ah!
Let's see, but did you plummet, fool? No, that happens now. Remember, I have birds, so I can plummet. What a shock. Alright, give me some cards. Alright. Ready? Cards.
Stay nice and calm, okay?
Do you see how many birds? Do you see the birds, though? Well, if he only plays one thing, she only plays one thing.
You've no business here.
Ha! Sloths.
No!
It's obnoxious. I mean, might as well. Let's see, 4 and 5. No, it's actually worth more for me to just execute the two of these things.
Wicked fiends.
Ah!
There it is. It's riskier, but I'd rather hit you in the face. Yay, birds! Look at all my birds! Don't you like them?
challenge me?
Isn't it great how I only actually have 2 followers in play? Because all of my stuff's hidden behind amulets? You died with Evo points remaining. So...
To stand before me is serve me or suffer.
This victory is a testament to your strength.
Actually, it's a testament to me just playing everything I could find that has Storm. Yeah, look at all my birds.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Yep, I'm good at this game. I played everything I could with Storm, and then I hit the face with it. You know it. 2 pro, can't be stopped, etc. Oh yes, I should actually legitimately take this time to study while I'm doing this. So yes, this should be fun.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
I bring unto you serenity.
I hate you. That will do, though. An MIT cheat sheet. Oh, do tell. Yup. Uh-huh. Yup. Alright, let's see. Sacred Plea. Still Sacred Plea. Next turn, we'll drop that there Mine You. Pew! And then hopefully grab a 3-drop so that I can play a 3-drop. Or another 2-drop. I will take that. Mine You dies pretty much for free, but, you know, oh well, I guess. Hearken to the word!
You.
This garden blossoms for eternity.
If you have at least 4 cards in your hand, so we should probably do the removal thing. Remember how I said we should do the removal thing?
Can you see me?
This is God's word.
Admittedly. You know, maybe she could make something fancy happen and get Flower Doll back, and then I was like, wait a second, but I go face. And I was like, oh yeah! Face! I like face. It's the place, so I've heard.
I'm gonna need your soul for science.
We'll let her get some value off of that. Because I can exile one of the flower dolls, or I can exile this. Oh god, what? Let's see. This is God's word? Oh, I thought you were gonna make a mercy comment. Okay.
Malice will never die.
Malice sometimes, though, dies.
I am but a single petal of many.
Honestly, I'd rather just drop a cudgel and not do anything with it, because we can always capitalize with another tea time. Yeah, let's just do this.
Your evil deeds end now.
Being a touch greedy, but mostly because right now I don't have a lot of, like, aggro. And we have a second tea time, or we have a tea time and a second cudgel, so we can always capitalize on this. If she plays lots of stuff, we can Ancient Lion. If she plays like 2 things, we can Hair or Cudgel. You know, pretty much that.
This song's for you.
Are you gonna trade? Dog, that's actually sweet. Yeah? Wanna use their Evo point? Aww.
What in the...
Pansies! Pansies, I tell ya! Let's get the tea time ticking. Oh, that's really tempting, though. Alright, well, we'll do that first. That's just so it's like, hey, no draw for you. You may have nothing on the board at any given time. What you want to do now? We're playing defensively, but I kind of didn't have a super aggressive start, so I was like, eh, we'll do this. That's it, huh? I guess you didn't have a super aggressive start either. we'll just get tea time ticking. We got plenty of stuff to play. Next turn's gonna be the most awkward, because I don't have, like, a 2-drop or a 4. Well, I do have 2 here. So I guess we can cudgel if need be. Not sure what my opponent's plan is, because I assume it would be to play a million puppets to my face and then win, but so far that plan hasn't been going all that well, considering you do have to do some face damage. You can use that to trade.
Begin.
And
My wings are killing me.
you don't have resonance, so it looks like you just have to slam that right in. If that's what you want. Yep. Now with 5, you play one thing, I'll Dance of Death. Oh no! Alright. Alright, well, we'll play you 2 down.
Your evil deeds end now.
And honestly, we should start
We're
evoing
done for.
things. We're gonna run out of time on this. 5's a pretty solid hit. Let's see. What did you say? Well, okay.
You've gotta see me dance.
No. Hola, me gusta NL.
See? I can be graceful too.
Or sorry, me llamo Miguel
What in the...
y me gusta videojuegos. Or juegos de video, if you'd rather. Soy Sambre. Let's say, Unica, huh? I really do need to get rid of that, but how? Let's see. Huh? No. No, I said me gusta instead of me nombre instead. Do I?
To stand before me is foolishness.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
The real battle begins.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. Perfect.
The world sprawls before me. Serve me or I'll suffer.
Yay! No, my name is NL.
I pray that you will be freed from suffering.
Alright. Well, that went surprisingly well. I really didn't expect us to win that, mostly because I thought my opponent would do something interesting, but then I remembered that Puppets isn't a very interesting deck. So I was like, oh, alright, well, whatever. We just played a bunch of dudes and then went face.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Although I guess you could
You
say
must
that about
die.
every aggro deck. We're going second, we're keeping that. I know we don't have a 2-drop, but I'm just gonna pray for one because we have a 1-drop and we have Angel the Word to try to capitalize on the fact that she's gonna play 1-drops. And we have Cudgel to capitalize again on our Evo Point advantage. I mean, if it's not the aggro format, I don't know. We just go face until the day is over. Come on, give me a 2-drop. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, so that still doesn't mean it's necessarily control, but it's definitely more control.
Nothing can get
Unlimited
you
is mostly
down.
aggro and combo, so you can't really be salty about losing an aggro. I wasn't really being that. I'm mostly just saying, in this case, that I'm aggro and I don't enjoy it. Like,
perfect.
aggro is not my style. When I'm being salty about losing to aggro, it's when I'm playing a different deck. This one, I'm not really salty about losing an aggro because I am one. Although I will mention, as an aside there, that I can absolutely still be salty about losing to aggro, because it's a dominant class or a dominant strategy does not mean that I like it. It just means that it's a thing. This looks like a self-mill sword, so that's interesting. In this case, I'd rather just get the bird going.
Stay nice and calm, okay?
I really don't feel like the Evo's a good idea. I did it anyway, though, because I was like, you know what? Let's get some 4-3s running. We gotta up the tempo a little bit, or my opponent will do nasty things to my face.
Don't get too carried away.
Yep, you're gonna snipe off. You should snipe off the unevolved one. Let's see if she's got the chutzpah. I know both died. Yep, good job. Evo's the correct play, though. Is it? Is it, though?
Forever.
Alright, well, in this case, I feel like the correct play is this.
This is God's word.
And we're just going to strengthen the weakest one, because I know that it's possible for my opponent to do another one of those moves, but spreading up the stats is an easier way. Alright, so Dance of Death and Reno is 4 points. We need to sink... Okay, good. I was gonna say, we need to sink 2 more points of damage in order to have Luxwing Reno and Dance of Death do lethal over the next 2 turns. Look, man, just because it's effective does not mean I enjoy aggro. Also, remember, I don't rage quit. I will concede, but that is proper. I do not rage quit. It's not a thing that I do. You won, so you won. Okay, fine. I'd report them, but to be honest, eh. Let's see, yeah, because let's say if you didn't, he would just snipe the 4-3 and trade the 2-1 with the 4-4, and since your opponent's playing slow, the extra aggression is always viable to pull out answers from your opponent. No, I completely understand, but what you have to understand is that I had 2 cudgels in my hand, and the inborn control player in me says, why would you evo a minion that's not cudgel? I understand. That's not my point. My point is that I'm a control player. I will never be an aggro player. And the control player part of me says, but if you evoed a cudgel, you get like twice the value. We don't need twice the value, we need 2 more points of face damage. Which is interesting that it's worth that much. It's not really that, like, Evo is worth that little, but rather that 2 points of face damage is worth that much. Now, actually, the more complicated question is, tell me what
fighting
the,
in despair all you know?
why
This
or
one's
why
for my
not is a
family.
good idea to evo this smaller minion there. None of those are drops on play. Alright, that's not good. This looks like our loss here, because we've got a 6, 8, and 4 drop for a deck that really wants to play 1, 2, and 3. Problem here is that playing a control-oriented mindset with an aggro deck doesn't always work out. Yes, but that's not what I was saying. I'm not sure you got my point there. I said I don't like it, not that it wasn't the right move. That's the thing. I'm extremely well aware of the fact that I'm playing an aggro deck. Well, that's unfortunate. Come on, give me a small amulet. Alright, you know what? That'll do. Yep. The only thing that loses too is a field wipe. And we were at the stage where that's not really what's going on. Alright, well, at least we have Black Inscriptor, which is definitely the play. Like, I know there could be an argument for just cudgeling, but I really don't believe in the cudgel, because I believe in that.
I live by the sword! I live by the sword! Be gone.
Hilarious.
I've faith in my blade and myself.
Now, you might not like it, but I'm gonna trade the 2-1 because we're gonna get another one next turn,
Your
and
evil
otherwise
deeds end
we're gonna
now.
lose out on the chance to, yeah, do good things.
You're done for.
I see.
You may not like that, but I do.
There's no one else I'd rather lose to.
Because that would have meant that next turn when all these things pop. Because I played that one second, so I suppose it wouldn't matter. Oh well. Back to work. See, I wouldn't have played the cudgel there no matter what, since it could get killed and you lose a lot of value. Yes. My opinion was much more of, if I never give my opponent the chance for his amulet to proc, I essentially cost him the 2 that I just skipped, which means that he's still on the back foot, and every turn that
Is
passes,
fighting
I
and
get closer to
despair
having
all
a
you
board full
know?
of minions, essentially
guess
for
you're
free,
looking for a
because I
fight.
paid for it in the past. I'm keeping Cudgel. I'm paranoid. Alright, Arya or Luxwing Reno first. On turn 2, which do we play? I really feel like if my opponent has an empty board, it's Arya. Even though Reno doesn't get as much of a chance to shine, we get, like, a board running faster. Especially because I can go 2-2 here. If my opponent plays a 1-2, let's do Reno.
Nothing can
Reno
get
to
me
sink some
down.
face damage. If she bounces it, it was definitely still the better play, but if she deals with it, would have been better to play the other one. Sorcery Cache? Wait, this is D-Shift? Uh-oh. We beat D-Shift?
Now you've done it.
I mean, hypothetically, because I'm an aggro deck. The problem is, I didn't have what I would call the most rock start. Next turn, I think I'm gonna do these 2, or bird keeping. I'm not sure which. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. He's a sweet boy. I don't know. It's a sweet something. I don't know what your gender is. Boy, girl. I don't want to stare. I like her. I like the thing.
No!
Alright, sweet. I think I'm going bird keeping. Because it's just one dude.
Stay nice and calm, okay?
Alright. Hit the face, Reno!
You're done for.
Get him!
Now you've done it. Unbelievable.
Probably.
Unbelievable.
My apologies. Alright. So we hit him in the face. That's good. What do we do next? I don't know. These 2? These 2? I think these 2 are better. I could play these 2, but I don't like that much. So this is dead. Almost for certain. This is probably dead, but that would require a kind of sophisticated set of cards that if she had, I would have expected her to play. It's hard for D-Shift, from experience, it's hard for D-Shift to deal with multiple targets. So, I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. I don't know of any deck that's not, like, I will say a combo spell boost deck that plays Sorcery Cache. Like, I don't think that Daria does. So we're facing some sort of combo-oriented deck, I assume. And for combo-oriented decks, I can think of D-Shift and then just the giant Chimera thing. Well, thankfully, I don't care about that.
You're done for.
I will ping it off, though, because it's important to ping off.
I hear the world's voice.
See, that's still a mistake to me. Because if you attacked the other one, right, I can't Evo it. Whereas now I can. Even though we did get a storm minion. So I suppose the point is moot. So, here's the question. 1, do we have lethal? We have 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, we do. This deck is disgusting. You know, I almost did
The
ping
real
this
battle
too.
begins.
It's flying this way.
Unbelievable! No! This is God's word! Impressive. Looks like you won.
God, aggro. Just aggro. I just played,
pray
like,
that you will be freed
the
from
most
suffering.
efficient card on each turn, and then won. It's not like there was really any thought there. There was one turn where it was like, I could play 2 cards instead of playing the one guy. And I was like, that's probably a bad idea because it's slower. I think that's really the only decision-making that was involved there. Everything else was like, me hit face. Yeah, I'm not sure I know how to play aggro, but I certainly am good enough to, like, play
Is
it to,
fighting and
we'll say,
despair
like,
all you
60,
know?
70, maybe even
Mother,
80%
Father,
efficiency.
Come on.
I really want this, though. Like, I normally would just toss it, but Globe is essentially free card draw. We don't really have that many 1-drops, so we can do that. And I can also Blacken Scripture the dude who is annoying. Corpsey. I can even do stuff like Beast Call Aria.
I am
Hello,
better
Mr.
than the
Shiny. Might as well just play out Reno.
Nothing can get me down!
Excuse me. We do want to keep their minion count down whenever possible.
Just perfect.
We might have to banish this turn. Nope, okay. I will Angel the Word because it gets rid of one of them. And it's very easy for them to bring stuff back, so I'm not really going to worry about that. This one's just
Is God's word!
reduces your capabilities. Next turn's more than likely going to be Mine You and Blacken Scripture, or Beast Call and Blacken Scripture. Let's see, if you're not sure about something, you can always ask, for I am the 2/3 ward that protects your face. Yeah, but usually you end up dying before anything happens, so... Yeah, we're banishing that, by the by. Let's see. Mine You or Beast Call Aria? I think we just want Mine You. I also really feel like this trade is good. You might not like that one, but basically it means there's nothing. There's no buffs. There's nothing you can do. You have one dude on.
I am Belenus the Shining.
And also, I have Ancient Lion Spirit, which is a quick capitalize. And you can't trade this easily to just do the double ping. You'd have to Evo it, and then you don't really get the double ping. I'd just get a trade. Ceres is fine.
Commonplace.
Like, not really, but she's fine. She'll Evo here and hit this, I'm sure. I'm assuming that's what's going to happen here, is this. Yep. I have to dance it, which is unfortunate for Tambo, but I do have to dance it. That was surprising. I no longer have to do that. Swing face, play this Evo, burns this, right? This will deal 5 to this, so it does kill it. I'm going with my original plan.
How uncultured.
And then I can either trade and take the ping and then hit face with this, or I can Evo this and go double face. Believe it or not, I really feel like this is the way,
decay, and shine.
Because even though it's
You're
less
done
immediate
for.
face damage, this can't be targeted. And it's
I am
really a
the
pain in the
meta.
neck to
Can
deal
you
with.
see me?
We have Ancient Lion Spirit to come back from behind if we have to, but I really like a Cudgel. Not the first time you'll hear that, and not the last. You don't? Honestly? Ancient Lion? Yeah, I think it's worth the evo point. It just cleans up the board, makes it so I don't have to deal with this.
The real
Like, I understand this guy could just, you know, do essentially nothing, but this way we kind of have a rock-solid board and just don't have to deal with it. The real problem is that we're not really getting any of the storm dudes kicking. How do you believe that's going to work?
Please go
You're
this
against an
way.
aggro deck. How do you believe that would work? You needed to Evo. You knew this.
Too strong.
I think we still would have had lethal, but you definitely had to do
I
that.
pray that you will be freed from
Well, we got it.
suffering.